623 clues have come and gone, but 26 new ones are headed your way as part of this 24th episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. Welcome in. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri, and thanks so much for being here. Put on your floaties because we're going to dive right into the rules on your screen. There they are. You'll notice they're Jeopardy rules with cheating. So if you want to cheat, pause the video, go right ahead. I won't tell anyone because I won't know you are doing so. In last week's Final Jeopardy category, episode 23, we featured Barbie in Toy Story. That category will, of course, carry over to this episode 24, but we've got 4 other ones we're about to test you on. So what say you jump right into it and check out the categories in this episode 24. Once again, the first category, all about Barbie in the Toy Story franchise. Second category, sports movies. 5 clues about different films produced by Disney. Third category, it was heavily requested, Winnie the Pooh. So in honor of that, here's our brand new shirt. Just like last week I had a brand new shirt. This is our second shirt that we've released. It is 0 bothers given. That's what you all need to be saying if you have a bad Disney Jeopardy game. It's available in the link below. Fourth category. This is the story of how I died. No, it's not all about Flynn or Eugene Fitzherbert, who opens Tangled with that famous line, but it's 5 clues about how certain characters died in Disney films, and you will have to name the character. Yes, even the ones that you probably put out there. And the 5th and final category, park castles. I will show you 5 different images of castles within Disney parks, and you will have to name which park each castle resides in. And with that, it is time to kick off the game with the cupcake round, the easiest round of the game, serving you up some cupcakes, each worth 200 points each, as we take a look at the board and start off with Barbie. The voice of Barbie in the Toy Story films. Also the voice of Ariel in The Little Mermaid. She is a Disney legend, all right. Who is Jodie Benson?
Well, for me, I don't think anybody's really kind of put 2 and 2 together that I'm Barbie yet.
Let's play some sports for 200. Football, soccer, baseball, and volleyball are the 4 different sports Air Bud dominates in each of the franchise's first 4 sequels. Though the series all started with the dog's remarkable ability to play this sport in the original 1997 film. You should have seen Air Bud on the hardwood. He dominated the sport of basketball.
Come and get it. No way.
We are on to Winnie the Pooh, and remember, if you get these wrong, 0 bothers given. This one's 200. This character has a bad habit of losing his tail. Who is Eeyore?
Eeyore, this won't hurt.
Never does.
Ooh. There now. Did I get your tail back on properly, Eeyore?
No matter. Most likely lose it again anyway.
How I died now for 200. Wait a second. Did my brother just murder me by throwing me off a cliff into a raging stampede of wildebeests? Yes, he did. It's from The Lion King. The name of the character and correct answer is Mufasa.
Long live the king.
Let's finish off the cupcake round by serving you up this cupcake, which might be the easiest one we've ever given you. Where is this castle located? That would be the original Disney castle, built in 1955. Correct answer is Disneyland. I love Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland, but I will say if you are a Disney World person and go to visit Disneyland for the first time, you make that turn onto Main Street and you're like, where is, that's it? What? On to the 400-point round now. We start with Barbie. Barbie compliments Ken on this clothing item when they first meet in Toy Story 3. Barbie tells Ken, "Nice ascot."
Love your leg warmers.
Nice ascot.
Come on, Ken. Recess don't last forever.
We're back to sports for 400. "Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time" is an iconic quote in 1993's Cool Runnings, which follows a bobsled team from this country. The country is Jamaica.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time, cool running!
On to Winnie the Pooh's second clue. Tigger claims that this is the most wonderful thing about Tiggers. The correct answer? Well, I'll just let him tell you.
But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
How I died for 400. Nuts. I died in a gruesome way when some vines got caught around my neck while I was attempting to kill my film's title character. A lot of people talk about it being the most graphic death in a Disney film, and certainly is up there. The correct answer is Clayton from Tarzan.
Wait! Wait! Don't!
Here comes your second park castle. Can you name where it's from? The correct answer is Shanghai. That castle is gigantic. It's pretty much the complete opposite of the original Disneyland castle in sheer size. What's also cool about it is it features a boat ride right behind it, Voyage of the Crystal Grotto, which takes you around a river or lake or whatever, and then brings you into the back of the castle. So it's pretty cool, a boat ride that goes into a Disney castle. All right, let's move on to the 600-point round now. Here's Barbie. In order to get Buzz's manual in Toy Story 3, Barbie disguises herself by dressing up as one of these, complete with a helmet to cover her face. The correct answer? What is an astronaut?
I don't know why this couldn't wait until morning, Ken, but here you go. So how do we fix Buzz?
Here's sports for 6. The true story of Jim Morris, a 35-year-old high school teacher turned MLB pitcher, was dramatized in this 2002 film starring Dennis Quaid. What is the Rookie?
Dennis Quaid.
Do you know how many guys can throw the ball 98 miles an hour?
Not many.
The Rookie.
Let's move on to Winnie the Pooh's third clue. In 1977's The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, these two creatures haunt Pooh's dreams. They're also responsible for one of the catchiest tunes in Disney history. What are heffalumps and woozles?
Beware, a heffalump or woozle is very confusal. A heffalump or woozle's very sly.
Let's move on to How I Died for 600. Ah, shoot. Looks like some vultures are circling my body after I fell off a cliff while 7 people were chasing me down. Who is the old hag, aka the evil queen from Snow White? Here comes your third park castle. Might be in the minority here, but I think this thing is awesome. Which park did it reside in? You see the big 2-5, that's in honor of the park's 25th anniversary in 1996. That is Cinderella Castle in Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. How did you feel about that castle? A lot of people say, they're disappointed that if they visited in 96 and wanted to take their one and only picture in front of the castle, it was going to be that ugly thing. I think that is awesome. Not permanently, but I think it's cool. I wish they did more stuff like that. Not like this. That's dumb. They did that for Stitch's Great Escape, which could be the worst ride ever made in the history of human civilization, but I digress. Let's move on to the 800-point round. Here we go with Barbie's fourth. When Barbie first sees Ken's dream house in Toy Story 3, she cheerfully exclaims that he's got everything in it. He replies in a somber tone, claiming that he's got everything except this. He's got everything except someone to share it with.
Ken's dream house. It has a disco, it's got a dune buggy, and a whole room just for trying on clothes.
You have everything.
Everything except someone to share it with.
Here comes sports movies for 8. In 2004's Miracle, Team USA, made up of collegiate hockey players, shock the world and defeat the Soviet Union en route to a gold medal at the 1980 Olympics, held in this American town. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! If you got that right, the correct answer is Lake Placid. Here comes Winnie the Pooh for 800. The name Winnie comes from an actual bear that A. Milne's son saw at a London zoo. That bear's name stemmed from this city found in North America. So A. Milne's son, Christopher Robin, another fun fact for you, decided to rename his stuffed bear Winnie after seeing Winnie the real bear at a London zoo. That real bear Winnie was named after the city of Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. Let's go die again for 800. Would you look at that? I have the honor of saying I'm the only Disney character to die via getting shot by a firework that was lit by a cricket. What a way to go. I should have said exploded by a firework that was lit by a cricket. That's humiliating. The correct answer is Shan Yu from Mulan.
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof.
Here comes the final clue of the 800-point round. It's a park castle. This castle more than doubled in size during its update that began in 2018. Where's it located? In my opinion, this resort has the coolest location of any Disney resort in the world. It's secluded in a valley just on the outskirts of Hong Kong. Talk about a glow up. Look at the old Hong Kong castle. Pretty much a carbon copy of Disneyland, and then BAM! It wasn't really BAM, it was more of a 4-year process, I guess, that transformed it into what we see today, but either way, very cool. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is time for the most overly dramatic part of the game, that is soundtrack infused. It's also time for me to crack out my eye black, which I told you I would do last week. The 1,000-point round. Hit it. Gotta make this as dramatic as possible. I don't have eye black, so I put some Sharpie on Scotch tape. This is what we're working with. So, do I look more intense? Perfect. That's good. All right, let's just hit it. Taking the eye black off. We start with Barbie for 1,000. Tour guide Barbie drives 4 characters around Al's toy barn in Toy Story 2. These 2 characters are sitting in the front row next to her. Correct answer is Ham and Mr. Potato Head.
I can help. I'm tour guide Barbie. Please keep your hands, arms, and accessories inside the car and no flash photography. Thank you.
I'm a marriage spot, I'm a marriage spot, I'm a marriage spot.
Make room for the single fellas.
On to sports films for 1,000. Throughout the 3 Mighty Ducks movies, the team is led by Captain Charlie Conway, who wears this number on his back. Shout out to you if you got that, because that shows what a big Mighty Ducks nerd you are, just like me. The correct answer is number 96. Here comes Winnie the Pooh for 1,000. And again, if you get this wrong, 0 bothers given, people. 0 bothers given. Let's see it. In 2011's Winnie the Pooh film, Owl misreads a note left by Christopher Robin and tells Pooh and all of his friends that the note says Christopher has been captured by this creature. Ah, poor Christopher was captured by the Baxon.
Can you read it?
Of course I can. It says, "Gone out, busy Baxon, signed Christopher Robin." Our dear friend Christopher Robin has been captured. What? By a creature called the Baxon.
Here comes How I Died's final clue. Hi, I perished after a barracuda killed me in my film's opening sequence. I bet a lot of you are saying, oh, it's Finding Nemo, but what's her name? The correct answer is Marlin's wife, Nemo's mom, Coral.
Where did everybody go? Coral, get inside the house, Coral.
It's time for the final clue on the board before Final Jeopardy. We're once again going to a Disney park. Can you name where this castle resides? The correct answer is Disneyland Paris. I think that castle is by far the most beautiful in any Disney park. It's kind of got this pink shade to it. It sits atop a hill, and it even has an animatronic dragon sleeping beneath it. If you ever get the chance to go to Paris, it will be worth stopping at Disneyland. All right, folks, it is time for the most important part of the game, Final Jeopardy, where you will determine how proud of yourself you truly are. Let's check out the category. Lilo and Stitch. That's right, the most requested category in the comments in last week's video will make its Disney 100 Jeopardy debut in just a matter of seconds. Then, of course, we'll carry over to next week's big episode 25. But for now, it is time to bet on your knowledge of the 2002 Disney animated film. Make those wagers. All right, it's time to see how proud of yourself you will be this week and determine your final score in the game. Let's check out the final clue of episode 24. It's all about Lilo and Stitch. Every 7 days, Lilo brings Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich on this day of the week. Good luck. All right, pens down, pencils down, feather and ink down. Even if you had no idea what the answer was, you really had a 1 in 7 chance to get this one right. The correct answer is Thursday.
Lilo, why are you all wet?
It's sandwich day. Every Thursday I take Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich.
Pudge is a fish.
And today we are out of peanut butter.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's a real dog or an alien disguised as a dog like Stitch. I love every single dog in a Disney movie. Right, Bunny? You do too? That's gonna do it for episode 24 of Disney 100 Jeopardy. As always, I've been your host, Bryan Perri. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe and click that bell icon. Hello, bell. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Bryan Perri. Remember that Lilo and Stitch will be part of the big episode 25 dropping in just 7 days. And before then, I'll see you for Inside 300 coming up this Wednesday. Until next time.
Bye-bye.